Right. Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn about what a contour line drawing looks like, okay, and what it is. And the best way I can describe what it is I'm going to actually show you here. So it's a drawing that has the outside and inside edges drawn. It kind of reminds you of a cartoon or a coloring book page. It's not worried about shading and value and stuff like that. So what I need you to do at home is you're gonna find an object, and the object doesn't have to be really complicated. For example, this was my demo of, I was using a glue bottle to stare at. One key way to make a better drawing when you're trying to draw something is to do more staring at the object than you are at your own paper, because this is called drawing from life. So we're drawing from something that is right in front of you. Okay, so find an object in your home. Don't make it super complicated, don't make it super easy, but find something you would like to try to draw. Okay, and it can be as plain as a glue bottle. One year I was drawing a can. Another year I started drawing a stapler. Now you can see that some of these have shading started in them, and that was on a different day, a different part of the lesson. But if we just look at the outside and inside edges of the object, that's what we're gonna do today. So I have just a plain copy paper. If you have drawing paper, could be notebook paper, whatever kind of paper you have at home. And the object I'm gonna draw today is a Sharpie. And I'm gonna think about the rules of how to make a good composition. Remember, we don't wanna draw something really tiny floating in the middle of nothingness. So if my object to begin with is kind of small, I'm gonna wanna, blow that up, make big. I could even cut part of it off and not draw the whole thing, but I would still understand that it's a marker. So we're gonna try to blow things up or cut things off. We're gonna fill the space. Shortly, very soon you'll learn about the rule of thirds, but I can use that in my composition as well. So what you're gonna do is watch me draw. So I'm gonna make a contour line drawing of this marker. So I'm gonna stare at the marker, and I'm gonna put it a little bit on an angle, actually, because the angle is a little more interesting to look at than having a straight line. So I'm looking at the beginning of it, I'm looking at the end of it, I'm staring at the tiny details of it. Trying to figure out where the marker cap ends. This is what I have so far. Okay. Some people like to use rulers. I don't when I draw, but that's just my preference. Some of you may find that that's easier for you to do, and that's fine. Everyone kind of has their own style or hand or way of drawing. So I'm staring at the little clip part now. Remember, look at your object more than you're looking at the paper. Trying to see what that looks like. And it has some dimension to it, I can see. So this is what I have so far. I tried to fill the paper with the length of the marker. I put it on an angle to make it more interesting. I can also, in the end, kind of add the shadow that I happen to see right now under it. So I'm going to draw the outline of where I see that shadow happening. kind of makes it almost look double thick. Now I'm going to pay attention to the words in the marker. And I want you to think, if your object has like little stuff like this, I want you to think of it like a drawing rather than letters or fonts. So I'm going to try to draw this word instead of write the word. I'm going to draw the word. And I have to draw what I see, what I actually see, not what I imagine the word Sharpie looks like. But I'm studying that S and what I see. So I have the S in Sharpie. Now I'm looking at the H, paying attention to how tall it is, how it compares to the S that I just drew. Okay, so now I have the SH. And I would continue drawing all of these little details that I can actually see. If I can't see that part of the marker, I don't draw that part. I only draw what I can see. So your job today is find a piece of paper, find something to draw, and you're going to draw a contour outline. Please don't shade like I started to here. Okay, we're just doing the contour outline. Don't forget to sign your name on the bottom front corner. Doesn't matter which corner. And that's what your virtual work is for today. And I want you to bring your picture back on the next face-to-face day. See you guys.